Hey folks, I just want to remind you to check out my eBay store at seemsgoodmagic.com for some playsets and singles. I also want to remind you to check out live stream times, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time. And also follow us on Twitter at seemsgoodmagic. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Alex from seemsgoodmagic.com here for another 8-4 Theros draft. Rare is Anax and Cymede. Two colors right away, but this is an amazing rare, so I'm always happy to have Anax and Cymede when I want to go aggro anyway. Other picks in here that are relevant and good: Magma Jet, Observant Alceid, Wave Crash Triton, Cavern Lampad, Sea God's Revenge, Scourge Mark. Other guys are pretty playable too, but yeah, we're just going to snatch up Anax and Cymede and see if we can make some more red-white heroic-y sort of stuff work. Follow-up pick. Alright. Skull Cleaver's quite good. Titan Strength also good. I think we want the Skull Cleaver. Daxos of Meletus is can be annoying, definitely. But let's take the Skull Cleaver. Big fan of that card. Third pick. We've got Borderland Minotaur. We have Rage of Perforos, Cavalry Pegasus. Pegasus works really well with Anax. I kind of like grabbing the removal here. I remember people for a while there were pretty unhappy with these 5-drop removal spells, but I actually like Rage of Perforos and Lash of the Vine or whatever. I think they're fine, acceptable forms of removal. So I think we'll take them. I do like Cavalry Pegasus too, but I'm going to go with the removal instead. Okay. Now I think we're just taking a Titan Strength. Don't really need the Evangel. I would like to play Anax. Not a lot of white in these packs, which is a little bit worrisome, but it's early yet. Should still be able to make something work here. Alright, Battle-Wise Valor, Priest of Iarios, Crone Crusader, and Peak Eruption. It's a legitimate question. Well, we want Heroic, so Crone Crusader could be the pick. That being said, Battle-Wise Valor is also very good. Priest of Iarios tends to go late, so you don't have to worry about him too much. Crusader or Valor is really what I'm weighing in my mind right now. Let's go with the Crusader. I'd like to get some heroic. It's really the only way you can make a red-white heroic deck work. Okay, now we have another Crusader. We also have Priest, Tormented Hero. Guess let's take another Crusader. Hope we can see some ordeals. Coordinated barrages. Okay, here I guess we're just going to take the Rambler. The Trample can be relevant with Titan Strength, definitely. Alright, got the Priest back. We also have Lagana Band Elder and Vanquish the Foul. Lagana Band Elder is fine. It's just a little beater. High power. Vanquish the Foul is good. A little bit pricey. Priest is fine. Let's take the Elder. I like having the high power for cost a little bit more. Alright, Decorated Griffin flies, but Satyr Rambler's 2-drop. Kind of want to make sure we have enough cheap creatures to make this deck work. So I'm going to go with Rambler. Stephenson Griffin is playable. And here I guess we'll take a Sable just in case. I mean, pack 1, picking up a bunch of creatures. Nothing wrong with that. Peak Eruption, good sideboard option. Demolish. Not that good of a sideboard option. I've yet to bring it in, even against the 3 and 4 color decks. Alright. moving on to pack 2. So, I admit it looks like white's probably being cut, but I think Anax and Siamede that's a worthy cause to force it. That's an excellent, ridiculous, over-the-top heroic ability. I've seen it do some really broken things, like 14 to 16 points of damage on turn like 4 and 5. Okay, looks like we've got a Reaper of the Wilds in here, which is really good, but we're not going to take it. I think we're probably taking the Coordinated Assault. I like the heroic trigger. I really like what it can do with multiple Crone Crusaders. Even Tramplers, good with them. What else is good in here, though? Dragon Mantle is good. I mean, Reaper is obviously really good, but not on color with us. Some other good stuff in other colors. Let's just slam the Coordinated Assault and be happy with it. Hopefully find some more heroic guys. Here we go. Oh my god. Goodies galore. Yeah, we're going to take Labyrinth Champ. Not much to say about it. I really like Arena Athlete too, and I wish I could take that, but Labyrinth Champ is a rare, and it kills stuff when you target it, so I like that. Spear Point Oread, also good. Okay, here I guess we're slamming the Divine Verdict, getting some removal. Gift of Immortality is certainly interesting with Heroic, but I'd rather have the Verdict. Alright, Dauntless Onslaught, one of the best cards in the format, hands down. Slamming that. Hopeful Eidolon would also be a good pick, as would Battle-Wise Valor. And Crusader, I don't really like going more than 2. Alright, we have Spark Jolt. We also have Ray of Dissolution, Opaline Unicorn, Last Breath. Pretty decent stuff here. I don't really like Last Breath for what we're trying to do. I think Ray of Dissolution's fine, though. A lot of decks are... I mean, every deck in this format seems to be running at least a Bestow creature, so it's a removal spell, technically. Titan Strength or Flamespeaker Adept. Currently have 11 creatures. Currently have how many Scry? We have Titan Strength, Rage. That's it. 2. It's kind of low. I guess we could take another Titan Strength. Man, ideally I'd like to make like a 16 land deck. I mean, Flamespeaker Adept is good, but let's take the Titan Strength. I guess I could also take Dragon Mantle. Cantrip. I think I'm going to go with Strength. This is just, if we get any two-headed Cerberus, this card is so ridiculous. Alright, let's take the Minotaur. He is fine. Let's take a second Lagana Band Elder. They're fine as well. You don't need to get the life gain off them for them to be efficient beaters. Don't really care about Silent Artisan out of this pack, nor Wild Celebrants. Let's take the Lampad, which is actually just a good card. And here, I think we're just going to take the Tormented Hero. Hate that guy out. Scholar is actually a good card. I'm going to hate that. And then Spark Jolt, fine. Sideboard card. Okay, so first cuts, once we go into pack 3, I think the first few cuts are probably going to be Celebrants, Griffin, and Ray of Dissolution. Probably in that order. Maybe Griffin before Celebrants, I'm not sure. Scourge Mark, sure. A lot of black coming super late. All of those black cards I picked were pretty playable. So what am I hoping out of pack 3 here? I don't know, another white or red rare. That'd be kind of cool. Well, I did say white or red rare, and technically that qualifies. Actually, it doesn't because it's a land. It doesn't have any colors. See what I did there? Okay, we have Hopeful Eidolon, Magma Jet, Heliod's Emissary, Dragon Mantle. I think we probably want the Emissary. This card's insane. I want the Magma Jet too. Don't get me wrong, but this is the best Emissary, and I'm never unhappy with it. And there's no possible way either of them are tabling, so Just one of those things. Yeah, we're going to slam the Emissary. That card's just so sick. All right. Second Skull Cleaver. We also have a Crow and Hoplite. Good rare remaining in here. I like the Skull Cleaver, but I think we're going the Hoplite. I actually want to fill out my early game a little bit more, and this card can be absolutely insane with a Crone Crusader. So I don't like passing Skull Cleaver, but in this case, I think it's actually justified. Oh, wow. Fanatic. Yeah, I think that's exactly what this deck wants. I guess we only have a couple double red spells currently, but yeah, this is good. Not really passing anything anyway. Wow, there it is. Arena Athlete. Oh, and Lightning Strike. Wow. Tough. I think we got to go Strike, unfortunately, because I really want this Arena Athlete. He's absolutely insane. He is. This guy is insane. But Strike is straight up removal and kills your opponent. A lot of good cards in here for us. I think we want the Strike. We actually don't have any spot removal, just tricks, so I want to be able to kill stuff in a pinch. Jeez. Am I playing 2 Rage of Perforos? I probably would. I mean, we're cutting this. Otherwise, I'm hating a Grey Merchant, which, or, I mean, even a Keepsake Gorgon. Hating either of those would be satisfactory, but I think I would probably play a Rage over a Ray of Dissolution. Probably. I don't really want to cut any creatures now. I just want to upgrade my creatures. Let's take the second Rage. Okay. Jeez. Gotta be kidding me. Second Grey Merchant. Could take a Dragon Mantle, but I don't know what I'm cutting for it. I don't know what I'm cutting for the Divine Verdict either, but I think I want the Divine Verdict. I can't really comfortably cut any creatures. Maybe I do cut a Rage for this Divine Verdict. I want the Dragon Mantle too. I just don't know. I'm going to take Verdict. Nothing on color for us, so we'll hate the best card against us. Disciple can be annoying, so I'll take it. Don't really need any of these. I think we're just going to hate the Last Breath, which is good against us. Here's a Dragon Mantle now. We'll take that happily. Spear Point Oriad, we'll take that. And we can play that probably over the Bronze Sable. This guy's good. What? You've got to be kidding me. That's like, that was a dream right there. This card is amazing. Should really never table. That really is indicative to me that we were one of the few red players. Like, if you're red and you don't take Arena Athlete, I'm confused. So now we can do a little bit of creature upgrades too. We've got a great selection here of spells. I may go 16 lands as well. We're fairly low curve. Not a ton of mana sinks either. Sure. Yeah, I might cut one of these Elders. Keep my Ramblers in. I want to have a lot of pressure early. And the good news is we have just absolutely tons of heroic triggers. And I think we actually just, in general, got enough heroic guys. So I'm pretty happy with the deck. I certainly can't complain about any of the cards I ended up getting. Got good, decent selection of rares. Excellent, powerful, targeted stuff for heroic. This is 25. Okay. Let's set aside all of our non-creature spells. I want to get a better look at this deck. And double rage. Okay. Well, I guess I don't want to cut a creature. So if I don't want to cut a creature, I can cut a Rage, and then I can pretty much play 16 lands comfortably. I do actually have a fair amount of 4-drops, so I might want to go 17 lands. And the argument also for 17 lands is, of course, I need 7 to do that, and I need 6 to do this. But the only other mana sink is maybe like Dragon Mantle. And that's about it, right? Not much else. So I could cut the second Rage, and then let me take a better look at what my tricks and removal are. Assault, Onslaught, Double Verdict, Titan Strengths, Lightning Strikes. Yeah, let's take out the Rages. I thought I needed them, but I probably don't. I just want to make sure I can hit my lands the right colors every game. Yeah, this deck, I mean, this deck's really powerful. Is it guaranteed win? Absolutely not. Even when you have sick decks like this, it's certainly not guaranteed win. But am I happy with it? Absolutely. I think it's very, very strong looking. No, let's go 10-7. I like that more. I want to make sure we see white every game. And we actually, the good news is we don't really need double red until a little bit later. I mean, obviously we get rewarded with Dragon Mantle for having a lot of red, but I think a 10-7 split is definitely satisfactory. Okay, what would I rate this deck out of 10? I'd actually rate it really high. I'd probably rate this deck like an 8, 8.5 out of 10, something like that. I would say between Anax and Cymede, Labyrinth Champ, you've already got some, additional points out of 10. These add a lot because they're so strong. But in addition, having both Dauntless Onslaught and Coordinated Assault for double heroic trigger, that's huge. Having how many heroic guys did we get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 heroic guys, which is perfect. Obviously you want more sometimes, but 5 is actually just a really good number. How many ways to trigger heroic? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. 7 ways. That's awesome. Got the Fanatic for just finish him off. Yeah, this deck's like an 8.5 out of 10. Very strong. Alright, I'll see you guys round 1.